Hi, I'm Mitch Bradley, the Honu Guru. During sheltering at home, I've been trying to improve my ball striking, both on full swings and on pitches and chips by hitting into a net in my backyard. And I discovered something yesterday that dramatically improves the quality of ball contact for my pitching, and I'd like to share that with you. And I'm going to start with showing you the wrong way to pitch, and then I'm going to show you the right way. The wrong way for pitching is the right way to hit a full swing. For a full shot, you want to be able to release your right hand with a lot of speed and power at impact like this. That's what gives the club its final burst of speed as it approaches the ball. In order to accomplish that, you start with your left shoulder forward and high, your right shoulder back and down. And that gives you the room to fire your right hand into impact. So not only does your right forearm extend, but your right wrist flexes a little bit, and that pushes the club from here to here with a lot of speed. And that's great for full swings where you're really trying to maximize your club head speed through impact. That's the release move. That's a problem for pitching because as you're doing that, the club is coming from off the ground, going down toward the ground at a very steep angle. That means that you don't have a lot of margin for error as to where the ball position is. And I'll show you that. The ball is here, and I'm going to swing behind the ball. The ball is here, and then you release there, you hit behind the ball, and you stub it. And if you try to avoid that and kind of stand up a little bit higher, maybe you blade it. Anyway, the problem is that the club is moving from high to low, very, very sharp angle. So you want to minimize that angle, and the way to do that is to reverse your shoulder position. So instead of high and forward, low and back, which gives you the release, you start with low and back, high and forward. Now, because your right hand is going to be lower than your left, your right shoulder is still going to be somewhat lower than your left, but you can minimize that. So drop this down here, back and down, up and forward. Now, that changes your swing path quite dramatically. Instead of coming up and down, you're basically going on a very shallow angle. There's not much happening with your hands and wrists, so you have a super simple motion. It's easy to control to get perfect contact. And I'll just demonstrate that again. Balance stance, drop this shoulder back and down, this shoulder forward and up. Now grip the club. And you see that kind of locks your shoulders into your spine, making it easy to make this very, very simple swing where the club's on a super shallow path. And you find out where the club is first hitting the ground. Let's say it's right about there. So you want the ball to be just behind where the club first hits the ground. And you get a great contact. One more time. Back and down, up and forward. And find the place where the club first hits the ground. And we're going to make sure the ball is just behind that position. Perfect contact.